Hi. Hey everybody, it's me again. Now, you might be wondering what the heck is this that was behind me? Okay, so I saw a YouTube short from a Minecraft YouTuber named Dashpalm who showcased this. Yes, this whole redstone thing. So he pretty much says in the short that there is a overpowered bug in Bedrock that was discovered. Now, at first, this may look like some kind of like YouTube clickbait, because that's what it looks like. That, yes, it is looks like a clickbait, but it actually works. Now, this was back in like July, so I had some unfortunate news. But how this works is that you actually set up a lever, a repeater here. You just leave it at 1 tick, a 4 tick on a repeater here, here, and here. And then you got a 3 tick right here, a little staircase up to this piston, this sticky piston with the slime block. And then you got like a water here that flows down here, and you got lava, and there's 2 empty blocks down there that's flowing that way. And what this does is that when you actually throw the lever, this piston right here moves this glass block, and this piston right here moves the block that you want to dupe under it, and it crushes this 2 tall plant. Now, you don't need a specific one. You can use any of the 2 tall plants. And what's supposed to happen is that this block gets moved. The one on the bottom goes over here. I mean, the item will just disappear, but if you break that sticky piston, you can actually just break it over and over again. Now, unfortunately, I think this is already patched, so yeah, that's not what's supposed to happen. I mean, the plant tub was supposed to be broken, it was supposed to happen, but this is supposed to be here, it disappeared. Well, this cobblestone is supposed to be here. So yeah, unfortunately they patched it, which is disappointing because I need to find some way to make a lot of iron duping and stuff, alright? Now, you might be wondering, is iron duping really cheating? Well, before you consider it cheating, let me just tell you that getting items, like diamond for example, I suppose it would be cheating to get duplicating diamonds over and over again. I mean, honestly, everyone wants a ton of diamonds, but the reason why I want to dupe diamonds is because I've used diamonds to get all the armor trims. And sure, I should have just went ahead and gone around the world of Minecraft and grabbed them, those armor trims, but some of them are very dangerous and risky to actually get. And I know the silence armor trim is worth it, but no one wants to face the warden because we all know how dangerous that thing is since it was added in Minecraft. But there is a way to farm it, so it's whatever. But however, this video would have been possible for me to upload because I went back on YouTube to figure out if there is another item duplication glitch for Bedrock, because for years Bedrock has never got a single item duplication glitch at all, which is disappointing because Java is the only version of Minecraft that has duplication for TNT. And of course, it's been a bug trigger for years, and something tells me Mojang doesn't want to patch it because if they do, it's going to upset the community extremely badly, which means duping TNT for Bedrock would also be the same for Java. It just wouldn't work. But that's not really the case. However, I did actually found a new YouTube video, and this glitch isn't actually discovered by me. It was actually discovered by somebody else. It's this YouTuber named Rediscover Redstone is the one who made the post a day or 2 ago. And this glitch actually works on PlayStation 5. And believe me, I did actually try it myself. And you might be wondering why I have like the smooth stones. Yeah, smooth stones in my inventory. Well, I'll get to this in a moment. Now, this barrel here, you're probably wondering what's in it. Well, I had like my leggings, my netherite, and the sword. This here is what I duped. Now, you might be thinking if I just went into creative mode, did this, which is true, but that's not the case. Now, here's how it works. You just get not just 1 stack of TNT or any item you want to do. It's a total of 65. And then you need like about 35 of any random blocks. It doesn't have to be smooth stone, it could be any blocks. However, you do need to have 2 extra in one inventory. And if you did this correctly, then your inventory should look something like this on my screen. Alright, So we're going to come over here. What you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to drop the TNT. Don't pick up the item that you're duping. And then do this. Have it all filled up so you can't carry anymore. So normally you can't pick up any more if your inventory's full. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to pick this up. And normally when you do this, it just does that. Just pick up the TNT. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up the TNT, but I'm going to have to close my inventory out real quickly. So you have to do this in like a millisecond. And this might take time for you to get used to, but if you want to, you can use two of your thumbs to make it fast and easy. So that's what I'm going to do. And you have to do this really quick in a second. So if you do this correctly... Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, it does. Hang on. Nope. It's worked before for me. Come on. I had this working. This was working before. Nope. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it takes time. There we go. I picked up the stack, but you're going to notice there's only one TNT, which is good. But don't open your inventory because it is going to like screw up the bug. But that's okay, because if you do accidentally do that, just do it quickly. You have to do it in like a millisecond of exiting out your inventory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the game. And even though if I pause the game, it's going to expose my PlayStation name, but I'm just going to do this for the video because I know you guys are probably wondering if this dupe does work. Okay, so first of all, that username above my character, yes, that is my username, and I do play on a PlayStation. Now, just to be clear, I don't want any of you or anybody try to like message me or send a friend request because I'm not going to be bothering to do any of that. Alright, because I have YouTube videos, but just to remind you guys that this is my PlayStation name, but I'm not going to bother, accepting a lot of friend requests and stuff like that, so please don't do that. But I do play games online, so if you see my username, just, say hello in the game if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to, but a nice friendly hello would be more than enough. You don't have to if you don't want to, and I can understand that. Alright, I'm going to save and quit out of the game. Now, you might have to wait a few seconds or a couple seconds if you're doing, realms or servers. But if you're doing single player, you can just hop right back in to the game. And after the loading is done, and there we go. Now you gotta notice the 64, which is normal. But once you open up your inventory, it works. And yes, it's 100% legit. Don't believe me? Well, watch this. I'm just gonna blow this up. Yes, it's 100% legit, and it works. And look at that, I've exposed some iron ore. Now I am doing this on creative mode, so I never done this on an actual survival game. So let me just hop over to my survival and see if this actually works in survival. I mean, it should work in survival, but if it only works in creative mode, I'm going to be disappointed. So here we are, my survival Minecraft. Now, like I said before, you just need 35 of any blocks. It doesn't have to be anything specific. You can use cobblestone if you want. I won't judge anyone about that. After you've done this, and fill up your inventory like this, there should be one thing of cobblestone. No, two things of cobblestone. Okay, just like before. And this time just like before, you just throw an item down the ground. So I'm gonna dupe iron blocks. Block of iron. And what I'm going to do is hover over this. Now what we're going to do is pick it up and do it real fast. Oh, can't do it too fast. There we go. Alright, now we save and quit. Head back into the game. At least the 64 is a good sign, and there we go. Oh my gosh. That is so very helpful. Now, before you say this is cheating, I want to let you know that I'm only going to use this stupid glitch for the TNT. Why? Well, for those who play Minecraft long enough, everyone's gonna know that... Wait, can I just get some gunpowder, please? Where did I... Okay, let me just take this. Okay, so here's the thing. 1 TNT requires 5 gunpowder and 4 sand. And you're only gonna get 1 TNT out of it for the 9 items. And everybody knows how hard TNT can be. It's expensive, and you have to make a really powerful creeper farm. And here on Bedrock, well, building a creeper farm is already going to be that tough because you need like a lot of materials and stuff. Plus, the mob spawning is not as fast as Java, which is a big of a problem. But this whole item duping thing, that you can dupe any items, I've been waiting just for this moment to actually do anything about it. I just got another stack of block of irons, and you could do this again as many times as you want. I don't think there's a limit of how many times you could do this. See, I even aced that time. See, it's actually easy. It's not that difficult. It does take some time to get used to if you're not fast enough, but you have to do it in like exactly in 1 millisecond. So it will take some time to get used to it. And I just got another stack. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I just turned 1 TNT into a stack of TNT. I'm not sure what. Oh shoot. No. Oh crap, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not sure why the chunks somehow have a delay of loading, but we're just gonna ignore that. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's the entire duplication. Yep, that's it. I mean, honestly, you can dupe any items you want. I could probably dupe some netherite block. No, wait a minute. What if I don't want to? Oh, but it'll make the progress go fast, and I don't have to worry about making that netherite beacon ever again. But then then people are gonna judge me. No, I couldn't possibly just dupe netherite, block of netherite, just so that way I could get free netherite ingots. But then again, that beacon for the netherite beacon, no. I couldn't possibly just do that, and I couldn't possibly do that for the block of netherite. I want to actually get the block of netherite, but not in like a duping way. No, I wouldn't dupe netherite just to get the netherite beacon done. Although if I need some netherite ingots and if I need to dupe, I guess I could. Oh, okay, this is a choice. However, I will dupe my diamonds because apparently I've already got all the armor trims, except for the ones at the trial chambers. And to be honest, I think it's best I dupe the block of diamonds so that way I don't have to worry about, the armor trims. Because these armor trims are expensive. And it is 100% legit. It's real. And I'm glad it's actually something in the game. And by the way, you guys should definitely do this duping really fast because once Mojang comes out with an update to get rid of this in Bedrock, it's not really gonna... It's gonna be like over with, and then you're not gonna be able to dupe anymore. More importantly, what was Mojang thinking about changing the inventory? Is that what happened? Were they just fiddling around with the inventory and somehow they accidentally unleashed duping power and they didn't see it coming? Which is interesting. Yes, the netherite beacon will be here one day, but there's no way I'm duping it. No. The block of diamonds, however, I guess I'll dupe some of these, but the rest will be legit. I will mine it with my tunnel borer. I'm not going to have my tunnel borer and mining go obsolete. No. There's a reason why I got all these ores. And I didn't dupe any of them. This is before I even knew the duping exists. I mean, the old version, which is from Dashpalm, no longer works. They patched it. But at least this new duping is great. And if I was duping diamonds just for the armor trims for anyone to wear, hopefully everyone can understand that, okay? Because, listen, I don't want to, do the duping and cheat my way and just cheese it. No. I'm gonna get the netherite beacon. I am just gonna be legit. It's gonna be for real, and you're not gonna believe how far the tunnel's gonna go in the nether. Okay, well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video proves useful for all of you, because if you really want all the diamonds, it's going to be great. Also, for some reason, my wings on my back of my character is exposed when I have my chest plate on. That's weird. I don't know if that's a bug on a character for some items, but you know what? I like it. I like having my wings exposed. I mean, what kind of dragon am I that keeps my wings like covered under my chest plate? I mean, I don't want them to be clipped, of course. No, I don't. No. But, nah, I'd rather have my wings exposed. I mean, what kind of dragon am I that doesn't even use the wings to fly anyway? Okay, well, thank you all so much for watching. I'll leave a link down in the description below so in the two videos I was talking about. Alright, for Dash Palm and the other guy, so that way they can get the credit too, because they're the ones who showcase it too as well. And I just want to show you Bedrock players, there's still hope to play Bedrock, okay? I'm not going to quit. I mean, look how far I've come. I can't just give up everything I have come so far. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this helps you, and I hope this actually helps get a ton of TNT really fast without the need of the creeper farm. But you still need gunpowder too. No, you can actually just dupe rockets. You can. I suppose you have to craft the 3-second duration. That way you'll have to make. That way you don't have to consume more gunpowder and stuff like that. And hey, better do this duping really fast in Bedrock, because if you don't, you're gonna miss out on a lot of good stuff. A lot of TNT, and well, we all know how difficult that is. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!